Good morning. Happy Saturday morning. Let's do some dancing, shall we? Because it's use it or lose it, right? Yeah, we have to practice dancing every once in a while so that you don't lose it. Okay. Uh, Come on. Earthquake dancing. Okay. Whew. Some basic steps, right? Ah, great cardio. I think that's good enough exercise. So, okay, let's take a break and uh this morning I did not write because I don't think I'm ready to write the next section. So we'll brainstorm together, okay? Economics. Okay. All right. Take 5 minutes. Great Alaskan. Cold water, tap water, well water. Basically like melted snow kinda. Oh, it's so good. Ah. Mm. Okay, good morning. uh, is it beautiful outside, right? So, uh, okay. So we're gonna do some set theory. All right. So yeah, I thought about those consumer groups, consumer set, right? Uh, the right mathematical tool to use is not this XY coordinate, Cartesian coordinate. That's not the right tool to use. Okay, it's set theory, Venn diagram, also partition, all the set theory. That's the right tool to use. Okay, to categorize consumers, buyers, right? So, in this book, I mean, sure, it could be a book. Okay, well, depends on the length. If it becomes 100 pages, then it'll be a book length. Okay. Uh, because a paper length is about 40 pages. Okay, 3 papers, it can be a book. Okay, so lengthwise. Now, yeah, interacting with these online publishers, yeah, it was very helpful. Okay, although I didn't end up going with their proposal because they want me to pay for it. So I said, well, thank you for the offer, but not this time. Okay. Uh, okay. Yeah. Consumer group. Okay. So in this paper, e-commerce paper we are writing, it's kind of interesting format. Somewhat screenplay format too, but at the same time, kind of like novelistic. It's a narrative. There's this character, we introduce a character called Adam, like Adam and Eve, right? Also, Adam is a man's name that starts with A. Because later on, we're going to introduce Bob, Charlie, Daniel, like A, B, C, D, Edward, Frank, right? And George. Okay. So, yeah. Also, Adam Smith, the economist, right? Yeah. Classical economist. Uh, so we're going to have Venn diagram, set theory. Okay. So Adam is trying to sell this pasta. So he is categorizing people, everybody except himself. All right. His consumers, potential consumers. Okay. In the world, except for Adam, there is a universal set, right? Okay. And there are two kinds of people. There's volitional group who want to buy Adam's food. We call it V plus, okay? Or maybe there are three groups, huh? And it will be dynamic set theory, okay? So why? Because set theory is like dynamic set theory is extension, generalization of static set theory. Okay, static set theory is more like photograph, still frame. Okay, if we have multiple photos in succession, it become a motion picture. Yeah, into photograph is this spatial art. The time is frozen. One photograph, one frame, picture frame, right? Time is stopped. Nothing is moving, right? This spatial art. But motion picture is both spatial and temporal art because you're introducing the time axis. That's the fourth axis. Okay. So Mr. Albert Einstein popularized that idea. Okay, but that idea did exist before him. Okay, but he did popularize that idea, and that's good contribution. Okay? Although his special and general theory were wrong. Okay, but yeah. So time axis. Okay, you have still frame, and it becomes a motion picture if you have multiple photographs. Okay, dynamic set theory take that concept. Okay, so static Venn diagram in time it changes like a motion picture, like animation. Okay, so that's the right way to think about it. Dynamic set theory. Okay, I dealt with dynamic set theory way back in the law of anti-gayism. Okay, well, but that paper is no longer available online. Okay, so because they depublished it. Okay, so why? I it's not censorship per se. I don't see it as censorship. It's because they used to publish it. Okay. It's just political climate. They're in the business of publishing, online publishers. Okay, they need to make money. They need to pay their employees. So if there's this paper that's politically unpopular, well, we understand. We don't blame them. Okay, it's just the way business works. Okay? It's about mainstream ideology. Okay, so they have to go along with it. Because they need to pay their stockholders dividend. The lenders they need to pay the interest and principal back. They need to pay for the creditors and employees. Do we understand? Okay. But yeah, low anti-gas is very, very compatible. Okay. So, but no problem. Okay. Good time will come. Yeah, you'll be republished one day in the future. Okay. There's no doubt about it. Okay. Yeah. Because it's a good content, good substance. All right. So I renamed the paper though, the law of anti-LGBTism. Okay. Because anti-gayism sounds more like anti-Semitism. So yeah, we don't want to sound similar to that. Okay. So anyway, so let's make it political, shall we? So this is universal set. Okay. We'll divide it into three. Okay. We don't want to do three column. Why? Because this, let's say this is V plus, V minus, and V zero. Volitional categorization. Volitional group, well, pro group, anti group, and neutral group. Okay. People who love my pasta, people who hate it, and people who are neutral about it. Okay. And from these three sets, they can migrate between sets. People who who used to love my pasta may become hater later of this pasta. Why? Maybe they, by mistake, some cockroach get inside of this pasta of this customer. He used to love it, but now he never come back to my restaurant because maybe there was some maggot or rats, scats or cat scat or some dog hair in the pasta that I served to this customer by mistake. He become a hater, okay, so possibly. And maybe, well, not me, but Adam, but let's say I'm Adam, okay. Uh, Also, people who used to be neutral, maybe they were neutral because they never learned about my pasta, right? And they heard about it, they're curious, and they came to my restaurant and they ate it and they love it. So migration between sets, okay. So, but if we have the three columns, V plus, V zero, V minus, I mean, we cannot easily visualize like V minus jumping to V plus, right? So it's easier to put it this way, okay? So that you can migrate between two sets, any two sets here, right? It kind of looks like a bug, but not cockroach, but a beetle. You have this wing, two wing, and you have head, beetle, huh? Uh, yeah. So you have to have this whiteboard and pen to organize our thoughts. Because I had some vague idea about this. Now it comes more clear. Yeah, that's why I did not write because I'm not ready. Yeah, we need to brainstorm first, right? Yeah. We'll take 5 minutes break, okay? And then we also subdivide the subsets. Okay? Yeah. And think about some scenarios. Okay. Right. Okay. Okay. So, 내 잘한다, 히로. It's kind of getting chilling here. So yesterday, yeah, kind and generous gentlemen and ladies, yeah, they helped me out with this heating oil situation. So yesterday, Saturday, okay, I was very grateful. So some paper bill inside a white envelope, okay, and sealed because that's more respectful. Yeah, it's gratuity, uh, tips, right? Uh, because it's more respectful than handing over this paper bill, right? Yeah, cash. Okay, yeah, tips. Nice white envelope. Okay, so yeah, that was nice. Because I appreciate their service on Saturday. That's like overtime. Okay, so yeah, very grateful. Yeah. So okay, so in volitional set, you can subdivide into two groups. Okay. Uh, we're actually more than two groups, but subsets. Okay. But for now, okay. Uh, is this time it's not triple division, but it's binary. Okay. You have transactional set and non-transactional set. Okay. So transactional set and non-transactional set. Either you buy this pasta or you don't. Okay, that's binary. Okay, you cannot halfway. Well, there are some promotional event, but even promotional event, there's transaction. It goes to accounting book ledger, right? Yeah, some donation of this pasta. You record it in the accounting book, right? So it is transaction. It is free transaction. Even bribery situation when price goes negative. Okay, I'm giving you this pasta for free. On top of that, I give you $1 or $10 for your gas money. You want some more? Okay, I give you $20. $10 for your gas money because you had to drive here and go back to your house, right? And $10 more for your time. The time is money. He could have worked instead of spending 1 hour for this pasta. So I give him $10 more on top of this free pasta. That's negative price situation. Okay. Okay. But transaction happened. This person took my pasta. And my attitude is like, I don't care what you do with this pasta. Okay, it's yours. You can feed it to your dogs, cats. You can give it to a homeless person. You can give it to your friends, or you can even trash it. But please, not in this restaurant. Don't trash in this restaurant. You can trash where I don't get to see it because it would hurt my feelings. Maybe in your house, okay. But they took this pasta I made for them. That's a transaction happened. Okay. T group transaction. Okay. Minus T, they still want it, but they cannot afford to buy my pasta. Or they have the money, plus they don't have time. There are two kinds of those people. One people, uh, to go box. They have little time. Maybe they work here, their house is over there. Maybe my restaurant is halfway in the middle. So yeah, they can wait it online for 10 minutes and to go box. Okay. Uh, but my pasta is frozen. It's already ready. Okay, so all they gotta do is you guys just take it out from refrigerator or freezer and give it to them. It's like kind of supermarket kind of situation and some business ideas for you. Okay, if you're interested in restaurant business. All right, so yeah, just wait in line. We bring out from refrigerator. You can microwave it in your house, and they pay. They go. Okay, to go. Right? Drive through. But they have very little time. And second category of time people, they just don't have time even for that, but they have a lot of money. They're busy people. They have a lot of money because they're busy. They work very hard. They're well to do, but they just don't have time to come to my restaurant and wait in line. What do they do? Yeah, delivery service. They will cost them more for the delivery, right? But they can afford it. They have a lot of money. They don't have time, so they order with phone delivery service. Okay, yeah. So they are all transactional group. Okay, so you have dine in, right? You have to go, and then well, you're gonna run out of alphabet very soon. Dine in and to go, and then you have delivery. Okay, all transaction happens. Okay, and then you have people who are willing to take my pasta. Well, delivery. Okay, now Well, let's make it constant. Okay, t plus t minus. Okay, and these people t minus v plus. All right. Uh, they well. By the way, this entire set they are actually t minus. Why? Because v zero and v minus they are subset of t minus. People who hate this pasta and people kind of neutral about it. Maybe they don't know about it, or they're just not interested in this pasta. They are known purchasers. No transaction happens. Why? Because either they hate it or they're just not interested. They're neutral about it. This pasta. Okay, so and this V plus T minus intersection. Okay, they are like they want this pasta, but either they don't have money to buy it or they don't have time to buy it. But they want it. It's just they don't have time for it for now. Okay. Okay. Good. So now that we have this, we can express this inside of the xy coordinate along the y-axis. Okay. And it's just one single y-axis, and we're gonna group them. Okay. On top of that xy coordinate, y along the y-axis, because there's a number of people, right? That's the universal set, and we can subdivide those sets according to this diagram. Okay. Uh, we'll do that later. Okay. Yeah, we're categorizing people, consumers, non-consumers. Okay. And how do we expand this consumer set by advertisement or promotional event like radio, television, magazine, newspaper, advertisement, or some big sign? You have this blow up this kind of like scarecrow, right, on the street, like with kind of air fan at the bottom, and it's like we can come up with some dancing style with that, right? Yeah, some eye catching or big sign, street sign to advertise this pasta restaurant, so that these people who did not know about this restaurant would become at least aware, incite their curiosity, and in their lunchtime, yeah, come to our restaurant, check it out. Make some coupons, mail-in coupons, right? Partial discount. Like it's $10 pasta dish, but yeah, $1 off with this coupon. Promotional event, right? Or like Friday special, $2 off. Just because it's Friday. Happy Friday. Okay. Yeah. TGIF special in bars, right? Yeah. Discounted beer. Huh? Yeah. Promotional events, right? Uh, and V minus set, the where anti pasta means before pasta. It's more like, I think it's like appetizer. I had anti pasta in Europe before. I'm not quite sure what that means. Is it anti pasta so there's no like pasta, but it's just plain vegetables like salad, or is it ante pasta? Is it like before pasta? I don't know. We take 5 minutes. Okay, let me look it up. Cell phone. Okay, what's anti-pasta? But anti-consumer, yeah. There are people who can be persuaded, who can be bribed, like bribable people, and there are another group of anti-consumer who cannot be bought out. Okay, let's say political objectors and religious objectors. Okay, religious objectors, there's no buying them out. Let's say my pasta restaurant sell some pork. Yeah, yeah, it has vegetarian pasta, but we also have meat eater pasta too. Pork pasta, also beef pasta. Uh, Muslims will never come to my restaurant because although we have chicken based pasta and vegetarian pasta, also even vegan pasta, next table they will see other people eating pork and they will be offended. Hindus, they will never come to my restaurant because we serve beef pasta too, and they don't eat beef. And even if we have chicken pasta, over the table over there, they are ordering beef pasta and they are eating it. Hinduists, they will not like seeing that. There's no buying them out. But political objectors, they are bravo. Maybe they know my reputation, that I'm conservative. And they're Democrats. So, but can they be bribed? Bribed? Can I offer them some bribery? Would you come to my restaurant? I give you $10 for it. They might. Huh? So that's the difference between political objectors and religious objectors. Okay. Plus seconds, right? Yeah. It's interesting stuff. Okay. This paper is gonna be good. Okay. So we take 5 minutes. Okay. So okay. So, let's give it a name. Consumer set theory. Okay, so it's set theoretical analysis of consumer base. Okay, uh, let me change this one. It's tail. So it's set consumer set theory is set theoretical analysis of consumer base. And it's not just set theoretical analysis, it's dynamic set theory. Dynamic set theoretical analysis. Okay. Um, does such a thing already exist? Dynamic set theory? Let's look it up. We also look up anti-pasta, okay? Somebody already looked that up. It's Google suggestion, okay? Okay, dynamic set theory, it does exist. At least the phrase, but different concept, it seems. In Oxford University. What is this about? Dynamic set theory. Yeah, this person talk about Cantor, but Gary Kant misunderstanding. It's common misnomer misunderstanding is that Mr. Gary Cantor he did not create set theory. He popularized it. Okay, the originator of set theory that's more like George Boole, like Boolean algebra, and Mr. Venn diagram, and also Peano, Italian mathematician, like in Peano arithmetic. Okay, those are the founders of set theory. Mr. Gary Cantor popularized that theory, okay, but he didn't quite create it. He's not foundational members of that theory, okay, so he's not. But it seems, yeah, some other people explore that idea. Okay, well, that's good. Yeah. Okay, there's a Wikipedia article about dynamic set in computer science context. Dynaset as a data structure. Yeah, but that's more like that database. Okay, okay. Relational database. Okay. Okay, now anti-pasta. What is it? Yeah, meat and vegetable. So there's no carb in there. Is that why they call it anti-pasto? I had this before. Okay, meat and vegetable. So no pasta, no carbs. Maybe that's why. And some cheese. Okay. hors d'oeuvre. Yeah, it's kind of like a appetizer, right? Hors d'oeuvre. That's like French, like appetizer. Yeah, it's equivalent of antipasta in the Italy. Yeah, it means before ante. Okay, appetizer. Charcuterie. Charcuterie. Okay. Meat, cheese, vegetables, artichoke hearts, cured meat. Yeah, so it means before the pasta, something like that. I don't know in English. Okay. Ante means before, and pastos means meal, so before the main course, entree. So yeah, appetizer. Okay, that's what I thought. What is cured meat? Food preservation, flavoring process, adding salt, getting rid of moisture, basically drying, osmosis. That's curing. Okay, 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 okay. Yeah, to preserve the meat, they dry it, salt it, right? Okay, so that's curing process. Okay, okay. To prevent rotting, right? Yeah. Okay, now V0. Okay, the people who are neutral. Uh, there are two groups. Okay, people who are neutral about this pasta. Two subgroups. Okay, people who know about this pasta and people who do not know about this pasta. As you advertise this K minus, it will shrink. Like McDonald's, Burger King, Pizza Hut, those franchised restaurant joints, international, Coca-Cola, Pepsi-Cola, or Anheuser-Busch, beer, or Marlboro cigarette. Those are international brands, household names, right? Advertisement. But even if they know about Pizza Hut, they may say, well, yeah, I heard about Kentucky Fried Chicken, I heard about it, but I'm still not interested in eating them. Okay. So what do they do? Oh, television advertiser look very delicious. This zoom in, right? And then yeah, look at this texture of this Kentucky Fried Chicken, and it's like steaming, very mouth watering. It's like very juicy. This texture is preserved and it's warm and hot and crisp, and yeah, that's very smart visual advertisement, and also some sound of this crisping, crunchy sound when this actor bite into this Pizza Hut crust, thin crust. The sound, huh? Using this filming and audio visual media television advertisement, right? To migrate people from this V0 set into V plus set is market competition, okay? Let me grab some beer. I think it's about time, right? What else do they do to increase the consumer base? There's more marketing concept. Beside advertisement, there are a lot you can do to increase your consumer base, like restaurant, McDonald's. They used to be very low budget interior design. Nowadays, they pay more attention to interior design, like nice chairs, nice tables, and on the wall, nice paintings. Okay, and nice air conditioner, nice heater, HVAC system, heat, ventilation, air conditioner, HVAC system. Yeah, and nice restrooms, men's room, women's room, or family restroom, all that stuff. Okay, amenities, right? And they train their employees so that they become very, very agreeable when they serve food to their patrons. So they train their employees the, to enhance the quality of service experience in the restaurant. Yeah, they train their employees to smile. Okay, just kidding. I used to work in McDonald's as drive-through crew when I wasn't that young. Okay, after I dropped out of Cornell University, that was like 2006. I was 28. I worked in a restaurant in Los Angeles, California, making minimum wage, drive-through crew. Okay, yeah, I mopped the floor, sweep the floor, clean the restroom at the end of the shift. During the shift, in the middle, yeah, I did cook French fries, but not the burgers. Because burger cooking, that's higher up. Okay, yeah, because I was kind of new there. All right, so yeah, serving drinks. Yeah, I did that for a while. How long? 2 3 months. Okay. Then I got computer program job. Okay, which is paid more. Okay. How much more? Well, McDonald's is minimum wage, right? So like $7 per hour, right? Back then, year 2006. Computer program job like $15 per hour. Okay. So yeah, it was nice experience. Yeah. I also work for Subway sandwich too. Yeah, as a sandwich maker. Subway sandwich. I did that in Los Angeles, California, back in 2006. So yeah, how else can you enhance the consumer base uh, you enhance the quality of your product. Also, you diversify your product. Like nowadays, what the incredible burger, plant-based burger patty to attract health-conscious consumers, vegans, vegetarians. Yeah, and they still sell the Burger King. They still sell meat-based burgers, but they also serve plant-based, 100% vegetarian burger. Okay, diversification of products to get more consumers. Also, they enhance the quality of existing products to make it taste better. Hmm? Yeah. Another way, you decrease the price so that more people can come. People with little disposable money, and there are a lot of them. Why? This triangular socio-economic hierarchy, right? Socio-economic class. There are a lot of people who make little money. Okay, if you can bring them in as your consumers, you can make a lot of money. That's the Walmart, Sam Walton principle. Okay, you decrease the price, then you bring in humongous set of people who make less money. Okay, that's Sam Walton, Walmart principle. Okay. Hmm? Yeah. We may talk about that too. Okay, so yeah, because um, so we had like Fred's hypothesis, right? Where all this you have low class, middle class, and high class. Okay, people who make little money, middle money, and high money. Okay, roughly. But Fred's hypothesis is the same. Okay, and next hypothesis. How about pyramid, triangular model? Okay, a lot of low class, middle number, y-axis means number. Okay, x-axis price. Okay, yeah. If this is the case, then the maximum point, maximization point, is does not happen in the middle. It happens a little bit less. Okay, so that's the proof of Walmart principle. Okay, because if you integrate this, it becomes parabolic. Okay, and in along the parabola, the maximization point, it happens slightly less than middle. Okay, we will have to explore this. Okay, but when it comes to bell curve model, low, middle, high. Okay, low, middle, high. If the demographics look like that, then where does the maximization point happens? Probably in the middle. Okay. Uh, yeah, that would be my guess because it's kind of symmetric, just like here. Okay, that would be my guess, but we'll mathematically prove that stuff. Okay, profit maximization point. Yeah. So we have a long way to go. This paper, my guess is that it will be about 100 pages. There's too much to talk about. Okay, so let's take a picture of this and then we'll take 5 minutes. Okay, yeah, we've been very, very productive here. So That's great. Yeah. Okay. Uh, uh, whew. Okay. So we can mathematically explore this. This one we already did, right? Well, we will start from this. Yeah, profit maximization point. It happened in the middle, but we already did this. So, but we do this and this later. Enough mathematics for Sunday morning. Okay, so we serve enough in mathematics and economics. So yeah, let's just sit back, relax, right? Enjoy Sunday morning. Yeah. So I had some Zoom meetings with my family members in South Korea. Okay, and it was nice. Yeah, they get to see me. Of course, they don't like my hairstyle very much because they think it's too long. But the thing is, they don't know about this. I told them, but they didn't see it. I have this balding spot here. Okay, because I don't show that to people. Okay, including my family members. I don't want to show it, so they don't know the extent of baldness on my top of my head. Let me refill this, okay? So I also have friends like local politicians, okay, and every now and then I send them email just to say hello. And they're my friends. They're like my mentors, but they're busy, right? Because they deal with a lot of people, so they have to limit how much time they will spend with one individual because they deal with a lot of people. Okay, so every now and then they reply to my email. Okay, because but they have to limit their time because they deal with a lot of people. Okay, so very cool people. Okay, and very smart, hardworking. Yeah, they're like community service. Okay, good people. Right? What else? Where's my whiskey? Maybe some food in the refrigerator because I went to Walmart yesterday. Uh, I bought rotisserie chicken and it's in the refrigerator. And I also bought inside the McDonald's, which is inside the Walmart. Okay, I bought apple juice and big fries and a double quarter pounder. This time I didn't say anything. Okay, so yeah, there with mayonnaise, there with cheese. Okay, no problem. Why? I kind of missed it. So, but it's okay. Every once in a while, right? Like once a week. That's when I have either Burger King or McDonald's. Okay, so but when it comes to cheese, I do cheese at least once a week nowadays. But those cheese that this with brie cheese, brie, kind of French style, I guess, and also goat cheese. Okay, yeah, I do those once in a while. How about sugar? I don't do sugar very much. Okay, I of course I eat fruits, right? So yesterday in the Walmart, I bought mango, pre-cleaned, pre-chopped, pre-cut mango, and also pre-cut, pre-washed apples. Ah, love those. Love those. It's ready to eat, right? It's already cut, cleaned, washed. They have green apples there and also like red apples there. Okay. Oh, they're good. Ah, I love apples. The texture. Mm. About a week ago, I also had cherry pie. Very small Walmart cherry pie. It was good. Okay. Then I experienced some pimples on my face. So yeah, I don't want to go through that because I have to squeeze it out. Sometimes it leaves some permanent scar. well, if I don't squeeze it, it becomes a speck on my face, and I don't want it. Okay, so yeah, that's why I don't do sugar very much. Okay, refined sugar, I guess I'm kind of allergic to it. Okay, so but vegetables, I mean fruits, natural sugar, fructose, no problem. I don't. I have no problem with that. So, yeah, yeah. I look forward to eating that rotisserie chicken and double quarter pounder from McDonald's. Okay, yeah, it'd be nice. Let's talk about dreams, right? I had this dream where it's kind of nightmare, but not too bad. It was the day of final exam in school. Okay, like some college in America, I guess. And I realized I didn't study for it at all, and I did not attend this class. And today is the final exam day, and I forgot about this class until the day of final exam. So I did not study at all. I didn't go to lectures, and it's final exam now. And I was looking for, so I was in a school building. I was looking for the final exam room. Give me 1 second. Let me. There's this some file transfer. Uh, okay. Well, we transfer this file later. Okay. So uh, in this dream, I went to the school building and asked around, "Hey, this class, where is that room where?" Because I'm supposed to take final exam for that class, and they say it's in the basement downstairs. Okay, because I was in the first floor of this school building looking for this final exam room. So I went to the final exam room, and then I woke up. It was after I woke up, I was like, "Oh, thank goodness, it was just a dream." Yeah, there were some tones. Okay. Oh boy, it is a horrifying experience. Okay, those dreams. It's a recurring theme. This final exam. I didn't study for this school subject because I forgot about it. I forgot that I enrolled to this class. So it's past the deadline of dropping the class, right? And today's final exam, I'm not prepared for it. So what do I do? Sometimes in the dream, it's like a couple of days before the final exam. So I'm like crashing these books, just reading it. And then I drop the book and I'm like, I don't want to study. So I get an F, failure, right? Nightmare. Sometimes in this recurring theme dreams, right, it's like the day before final exam, a couple of days before final exam. Sometimes the final exam day. Oh boy. So dream is like this. Okay, why don't you close your eyes, right? Imagine an apple, right? Yeah. And based on our memory, we can visualize with eyes closed what an apple would be look like in our head. And it's based on like this visual memory of real apple, not cartoon version, not animated version. Okay. But in our dream it's like that, okay? In our dream, it's not like cartoonish painting, animated film. It's not like animation. It's actually real life, right? In our dream. When we see things in our dreams. Yeah, it look like this real world. It does not look like some cartoon or animation. No, it looks just like this real world. But the way our brain compose those pictures is very much like animation. That our brains are drawing the pictures, but it does not look like animation. It looks like real world. Very much detailed. Okay, so our brain is amazing, right? Mhm. I mean, psychology, Mr. Dr. Sigmund Freud, he's kind of creepy, too dark, too much evil in there. Okay, so that's one of our objections to psychology. It says there's some darkness in there. It's not just psychology. Modern day physics, they turn to the dark side. Like in Star Wars movie, right? They turn to the dark side. You have Einsteinian special general relativity, which is all wrong, right? And you have dark matter, you have black hole, right? All those bogus, fake science, junk science, pseudoscience. Even physicists, they do that. Even in mathematics, some theories are wrong. Like Georg Cantor, George Cantor, okay. Some of his theories, the Aleph infinity, the cardinality, yeah, that part we corrected it in some previous papers, okay. Because he did it all wrong, okay. Yeah. The way he defined infinite set, it was all wrong. Hmm? So yeah, psychology is like any other sciences. Okay, there's some bad parts and there's some good parts too in psychology. Okay, but in humanology, we want to maintain some distance, independence from psychology. Okay, why? Because we want to take different approach to the understanding of human psyche. Sure, huh? Human mind, and we expressly embrace religion, which is taboo in science. Okay. But we don't care about taboos in science, okay? We are no mainstream anyway, right? So mainstreamization, like Coca-Cola, Burger King, Pizza Hut, Kentucky Fried Chicken, yeah, McDonald's, the internationalization, mainstreamization, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, okay, Snickers, Almond Joy, Mound, right? Butterfinger, you name it, right? Harsh chocolate, yeah, it's all great, all right? And so will this human analysis ever become mainstream? There will be my at least hope and also expectation and also anticipation, even prediction. Yeah, I think human analysis will become mainstream. Why? It has substance, it has good content. All right. So yeah. But we're not gonna rush it though. Okay. I'm not gonna advertise this. No. We just let it spread in its natural environment. Evolution. Yes, survival of the fittest. If this human knowledge is worthwhile, then you will survive. Okay. Yeah. Otherwise, He will die with me. I'm okay with that too. Okay. All I can do is do my best. Right? Look at us. Saturday morning, Sunday morning, yeah, I'm drinking, but I'm working too. Right? We're doing our job. So let's take 5 minutes, okay? Yeah. So let's talk about some movies I watched partially last night. Yeah, Oklahoma, right? Yeah, Rogers and Hammerstein, Mr. Richard Rogers and Mr. Oscar Hammerstein the second. Okay, Rogers and Hammerstein. Yeah, the Broadway musical composers, right? Male duo, right? So yeah, fantastic, right? Both, yeah, Oklahoma and Sound of Music. So I purchased both of them, okay, in the Amazon Prime, and I started watching Oklahoma first because I was very curious about this Agnes DeMille's Dream Ballet, okay, because it's very famous, okay. Not many people know about it, okay, but I do, right? Because nowadays I'm studying Western history, okay, so. How about Tony Basil? Yeah, she was a cheerleader in Las Vegas high school, I guess, in Nevada, right? And she's a great dancer. Later on, she became choreographer, just like Agnes DeMille, all right? Yeah. So, uh, Oklahoma, it started with this male singer. It's a musical, okay. So I was like, well, I'm a male, okay. So do I want to listen to male singing? Not really. So let's go to Sound of Music, okay. Yeah, Julie Andrews, red hair, pink skin, blue eyes, very beautiful lady. Don't get me wrong. All different races, ladies, they are beautiful. I've seen them. I know. Okay, but white people they're beautiful too. Okay, they're very colorful race actually. Okay, yeah, Julie Andrews, right? I don't know what her actual real hair color is, but in the Sound of Music, she had red hair. Is it dyed or is it her real hair color? I don't know. Because Mary Poppins, I think she was brunette, like black hair. And from what I remember from Mary Poppins, her skin color was very white and black hair. Okay, maybe some makeup. I don't know. Uh, But I think her eyes are naturally blue. Okay. Yeah, Sound of Music. She's a nun, right? Kind of shenanigan nun. Okay, so she is wearing civilian clothing in the meadow somewhere in Austria, Salzburg. Okay, I've never been to Austria. Okay, it was filmed in Austria, I guess. I don't know. It sounds looks like European scene to me. Okay, so on location filming. Okay, very expensive, but I think it's worthwhile. Sound of Music, right? Rogers and Hammerstein. Because it's female. I'm a male, so I rather listen to female singing as opposed to male singing. Okay, because I'm male, right? So Sound of Music, I ended up watching it maybe for the first 10, 20 minutes. Then I fell asleep. Okay, so this non, we have some spoiler alert. You if you haven't seen it. Okay, Sound of Music, probably original Broadway musical and then Hollywood movie. Okay, so this non, okay, she's kind of shenanigan, kind of. She's wearing civilian clothing and went outside of this nunnery, this convent, European, okay, during the World War II. Well, maybe before World War II, okay, 1930s when there was Nazi Germany colonization, okay, so but the pace of this movie was too slow. It's old movie, right? Sound of Music, so yeah, I couldn't continue to watch it. It became kind of boring, all right. So, but just very interesting scene, okay. It's kind of reminded me of this later, way later Disney animation movie, The Little Mermaid. Okay, The Little Mermaid she was late. Okay, also the movie before Little Mermaid, yeah, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, Amadeus. Okay, um, he was late for this concert. Okay, so it was like that. Okay, so in Sound of Music, yeah, she was late. She was just singing in the meadow with civilian clothing outside of this convent. Okay, and she came late. So these nuns, uh, with was like this burqas and hijabs. Okay, yeah, back in the days, that's how it was. Okay, even in Europe, nuns they cover their entire body. Like today's Middle East in Islam, burqas and hijabs. Okay, it's not just Europe. It's not just Middle East. Back in the days, Asia was like that too. India, Asia, yeah, they have these veils. South Korea, well, Korea as well. Okay, back in the days, women covered their entire body with some kind of something that looked like burqas and hijabs. Okay, that's how it was back then. Everywhere, okay? Almost. Maybe in harder regions like Africa or South Pacific, like Guam, Samoa, Tahiti Island, uh, those Pacific Ocean, Africa, Amazon jungle. Maybe women didn't cover up their entire body. Why? Because it's just too hot, right? Yeah. But in Middle East, Asia, Europe, back in the days, women cover up their entire body. Okay, that's how it was back then. Okay? It's like just like burqas and hijabs. Okay? So these nuns in this convent, they are talking about this Julie Andrews. What's her name in this movie? Sound of Music. I don't know. Right. I think maybe Mary or Maria. I think it's Maria. Okay. So these nuns talking about what to do with this shenanigan nun, and they decide to not expel from this convent, but send her away to be a governess of this family, a widower, a captain with 7 children. Okay, so governess is like tutor, like a babysitter, kinda. Okay, female governor, governess. All right, so ess, this female suffix, like mistress. Okay, yeah, Mister, mistress. Okay, governor, governess. Okay, so it was nice. Okay, so the memorable scene was this. Okay, so nuns are talking about Maria, Julie Andrews, to discuss what to do with her, and they didn't expel her, but they sent her to be hired by some captain's family. He's a widower. His wife passed away with some diseases. I don't know. Okay, in this story. Okay, so widower. Okay, single guy, Elizabeth bachelor with 7 children. Okay, so yeah, some Christian education, outreach. Okay, she was still a nun. Okay, but yeah, because she was kind of troublemaker. Okay, so being late, sneaking out of convent in civilian clothing and whatnot. Okay, so that's what they said. But in this decision process, to nuns, seniors, juniors, nuns in the middle, they are talking about her, and then they start to sing. So it's a very graceful, gradual, smooth transition from vernacular conversation to musical singing. It was very beautifully done, very ingenious, original, authentic. Okay, it was beautifully done. Okay, and this Gregorian hymnal sung by females. It was beautiful. Okay, kind of medieval European style, and the scenery, these castles, European castles. Okay, is very classical. It was beautiful. So greenery, meadow, European scenery, very beautiful too. It's very well filmed movie, sound of music, right? But every now and then it's just too slow, right? So I may have to fast forward it a little bit. Okay, so yeah, the tempo is sometimes too slow. It's a long movie, right? Yeah, it got multiple Oscar awards, right? Ah, yeah, great movie. Probably they got Academy Award for music, original score, Rogers and Hammerstein, right? And best actor, actress, screenplay, best film of the year. I'm sure they got multiple Academy Awards back in the days. What year? My guess is like 1970s or 60s even. Okay, it's color. Okay, so mhm. We'll take 5 minutes break. Okay. Yeah, I'll sing you some songs from that movie. Okay. What song? If you want to, yeah, take a guess. Okay. I remember that song. Okay. I look about the lyrics. Okay. I sing that song. All right. 5 minutes. The song will be Edelweiss, the flower. All right. Yeah, this movie, what Rogers and Hammerstein, the uh, Sound of Music. They were white people. They were Caucasian casting. So is that racist? I don't think so. It's just European background. I don't think it's racist at all. I mean, do I resent because there are no Asians in there, no African Americans there in that movie? No, I don't think there's anything wrong with all white casting. Okay, it's just historical background. Okay, in Europe, all right, 1930s. What's wrong with that? All right, no problem. Okay. Edelweiss, Edelweiss. Every morning you greet me, small and white, clean and bright. You look happy to me. Blossoms of snow where you bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss. Bless my homeland forever. Ah, beautiful song. Yeah. When I watched this movie decades ago, so this captain is singing in front of this Nazi Germany military officers. Okay, he started to cry. I started to cry too because they ended up escaping this place. Nazi Germany occupied Austria, Salzburg. Okay, uh, so it's the story of this escaping from Nazi Germany. Okay, so when he was singing as an entertainment event with he and Julie Andrews and his children, okay, he started to cry. He couldn't quite finish singing this song. Okay, and when I was watching that scene, I started to cry too. Okay, and then Julie Andrews and his children, yeah, they came to help and finished this singing this song otherwise. Okay, I remember that scene. Okay. I'll continue to watch this movie. Oklahoma, I bet it's a wonderful movie, but it's a male scene in the beginning of the movie. So I'm not female, okay? I'm male. So in the beginning of the movie, if there's this masculine guy, hunky dory guy, big monster and whatnot, okay, he starts to sing. I'm not quite interested. Yeah, so maybe I'll fast forward that and get to that Miss Agnes Dumille, the Dream ballet, all female dancing. Maybe I fast forward to that part. Okay, some other time. Okay, so yeah, I kind of feel like finishing up watching this movie, Sound of Music. Okay, yeah, Oklahoma Sound of Music. They're both Rogers and Hammerstein. Okay, so yeah. So you've male female dancer. Okay, Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers. So I was wondering, Ginger Rogers, is she related to Richard Rogers? Looks like it's not. Then I don't think they are related. Why? Because their last name spelled differently. Richard Rogers is Rogers, I think. Okay. Ginger Rogers is Rodgers. Like there's the extra D. So it's their family name spelled differently. So I don't think they're related. But good old Cinderella movie. Yeah, it looks like they work together. Ginger Rogers, and Richard Rogers. Okay, I think. So yeah, at least in one movie they work together. Okay, but I don't think they have family ties. Okay, because their family names spelled differently. Ginger Rogers, I think she has extra T in the middle. Okay, so. Hey, but Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers, male female dancer, they made a lot of black and white film musicals together. Great dancing couple, right? And Mr. Fred Astaire, he's like great tap dancer, right? Classical. He, Mr. Fred Astaire, okay, he danced with the most famous female dancer slash actress. Like you have Rita Hayworth, you have Ginger Rogers, and you have what's her name? I think she was in this movie Funny Face. Okay, I don't remember her name. Classical actress, brunette. Is musical. Fred Astaire and Audrey Hepburn. Okay, Mr. Fred Astaire, right? He's skinny guy, but he's fantastic tap dancer and great dancer in general, right? So Audrey Hepburn, Rita Hayworth, Ginger Rogers. Okay, he danced with all these top actresses, top dancers of the day, back in the days. Okay, Fred Astaire, right? And Ginger Rogers, Rita Hayworth, and Audrey Hepburn. He made movies with them. Those beautiful female actresses and also great dancers. Okay, I did watch some of their movies. Okay, musicals, singing and dancing. Okay, it's beautiful. Yeah, yeah. And Mr. Fred Astaire, he also had some dancing battle, alright, with another actor, Kelly. What, I don't remember his full name. Okay, yeah, Fred Astaire and Kelly. Let's look them up. Okay, Gene Kelly. Okay, yeah, Fred Astaire and Gene Kelly. Okay, did this did this kind of dancing competition in a movie. What movie was that? Let's look it up. Okay, so Ziegfeld Follies. Okay. On American in Paris? I don't think so. Okay, on American in Paris. I don't think so. Okay. but they appeared in many movies together. Okay, I've seen some. Okay, yeah, it's a dancing battle. Okay, so Gene Kelly, Fred Astaire. Yeah, the great dancer, male dancers, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Gene Kelly dancing with this animated character, like what's that? Tom and Jerry, the Jerry mouse, right? Yeah, I remember that too. Yeah, Gene Kelly, he's more like muscular guy. Okay, Fred Astaire, very skinny, scrawny, right? Yeah, and older than Gene Kelly. Gene Kelly is younger than Fred Astaire, more muscle, right? And he danced with Jerry, animated character, mouse. Yeah, Tom and Jerry, cat and mouse. Right? I do remember seeing that. Okay, it was fantastic. Okay. Back in the days, like 1960s and 70s. Okay, so yeah, the people in 1960s and 70s, they're smarter than us. Okay, why? They went through World War II. Okay, Great Depression. Americans in 1960s, 1970s, they're way smarter and stronger than us. Okay, because they've been through hardships like World War II, Great Depression. Okay, their movies made in 1970s, 60s, way better than movies they make nowadays in Hollywood, New York. Okay, but we're kind of spoiled generation, right? Where some of us are not. Right? We are doing humanology series, all right? Yeah, we are because we've been through some difficult times too. Okay, so yeah, we are some survivors, old school. Okay, we are disciplined, so yeah, we are very strong and smart, all right? But our contemporary people, okay, we don't blame them. Okay, it's just that they're product of this generation. We're kind of spoiled, all right? But they're the good people, okay, and they're smart too. Right? It's just that in general, we are less smart and less strong than people in 60s and 70s because we be not first we have not been through really bad time. Okay? But some of us did. I did. Yeah, I've been through some difficult times. Okay, so we are survivors, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's take 5 minutes. Okay. Yeah, we'll wrap it up this real soon because I'm kind of getting drunk. All right, so I continue watch the Sound of Music. Okay, Oklahoma, I bet is wonderful movie, but I already bought it in Amazon.com, Amazon Prime. Okay, so it's there. I continue to watch it and some other time. Okay, but I feel inclined to watch this Sound of Music because it has to do with Nazism, World War II, European. Oklahoma, yeah, I've been to Oklahoma, okay, when I was driving from Fort Hood, Texas to Ann Arbor, Michigan, after US Army. After that, to go to law school in Michigan, okay. I stopped by Oklahoma, okay. Great, great state, okay. But it's kind of American, okay. I've been living in America for more than 2 decades, okay. So, but Europe, I've been there only twice. 1 week vacation each, okay. So it's more exotic to me, okay, because Europe is not very well known to me, okay. More exotic, more foreign, right? Sound of Music is based on European history, okay. Oklahoma, that's America, okay. Yeah, I've been there. I'm American, at least by citizenship, okay. So yeah, it's too familiar scene, okay. So yeah, I want something more exotic, more foreign, okay, like Europe. Because America, yeah, I'm very familiar with American culture. Okay, so something more unknown, something exotic. Okay, that's Europe. All right, so yeah, Oklahoma, I'm sure it's great movie, great musical. Okay, so but some other time, so I kind of feel more inclined to continue to watch this Sound of Music because it was filmed in Europe. I can tell. Okay, yeah. In the refrigerator, I have this big meal, French fries, big French fries, and double quarter pounder. Okay, so will I eat French fries or double quarter pounder? Because I cannot eat both of them in one meal. It's big fries. Okay, I think I will eat double quarter pounder first. Big fries maybe next time because I cannot eat both of them. Okay, it's too much. Okay, I don't eat too much, but I do eat multiple times a day. All right, but in a single meal, I eat just a little bit, okay, but I eat multiple times, more than 3 times a day, okay. Okay, we'll take 5 minutes, okay, but we'll wrap this up pretty soon because I'm kind of drunk, okay. Or maybe I eat some of this rotisserie chicken, the cartilage, chicken skin, right? I mean, if I might, I will microwave it, so all this fatty content from this chicken skin will go down because I'm gonna microwave it, right? I love chicken skin, turkey skin, okay. Cartilage. They're so good. Little things in life, right? How much was this rotisserie chicken in Walmart that I bought yesterday? Like $7.80, something like that, okay. It's garlic. This is garlic chicken, okay. So I love garlic. Yeah, garlic and chicken they go so well together. Okay. Maybe I have that instead. Yeah. Yeah. Little things in life. Rotisserie chicken from Walmart, $7.80, right? I'm fantasizing about it. It's in the refrigerator. Yeah, all I gotta do is microwave it for 7 minutes. It smells so good. It's like in Walmart, they warm it, right? They keep it in the oven, right? So I bought it, put in the my car. When I was driving back home from Walmart to my house, this house, I smelled it. Rotisserie chicken. It smells so good. Okay. Little things in life, right? Yeah. But when I microwave it, I put some vegetable in there. Okay. Yeah. Some baby carrots and stuff. Because when I eat this rotisserie chicken, microwave rotisserie chicken, I want to eat some baby carrots with it. Okay. So some meat, vegetable, yin and yang balance, plus and minus. Okay. I think that's what I'm gonna have. Right. Some baby carrots in this rotisserie chicken. I just put in there. Okay. Microwave it. Yeah. We take 5 minutes. Okay. Mouth watering. Walmart rotisserie chicken. Microwave with baby carrots. Okay. I start cooking. Okay. All right. We take 5 minutes. Maybe 7 minutes. Okay. Okay, so some Korean cuisine, culinary arts. Okay, so yeah, this paper, this Mr. Adam, right? Yeah, his culinary philosophy is about healthy diet, no sugar added, no oil added, right? So he cooks this meat, pork, beef, lamb, goat, chicken, turkey, but he does not remove any fatty tissue. He just boiled them, okay, in the water. And some brine, like Asiatic soybean sauce, okay, whose color is black, okay, soybean sauce, okay. Yeah, you ferment with this fungus, okay. Yeah, it turned very dark, the soybean sauce, okay. It turned black, very dark brown, okay. And then you have Korean or Asiatic tofu, okay, which is very white, okay. And then you have Thailand fish sauce, which is like dark brown, okay. So yeah, very salty, okay. So because I talked to my parents, okay, they remind me of this traditional Korean cuisine. Yeah, culinary philosophy of one Mr. Adam, all right. It's kind of Asiatic a little bit, okay. It's kind of healthy diet. Yeah, a lot of salt, red hot chili peppers, but no sugar, no fat. So it's not American enough. So maybe some Americans object to that, okay. With no added sugar, no added fat. He boiled this meat in water and Thai fish sauce and Chinese soybean sauce. Maybe it could be Korean or Japanese, or whatever, okay. So it's kind of Asiatic, okay? You salt this, okay, and then you boil the meat, put in the refrigerator, and all this fatty content surface on top of the rim. It coagulate, okay, to skim off all those fatty content, but he does not remove this fatty tissue of the meat or skin. He preserve it, okay, because they are amazing texture, okay. So yeah, he used it, okay. So, but he boiled the water with the meat, fatty content surface on top of the water, coagulation in the refrigerator. He skim it off and he discard it. Because he does not want to cause any heart attack, angina, this clogging of artery and vein. He doesn't want that. He has business liability insurance, but he doesn't want all that lawsuit. Okay, so he get rid of all the fatty content. But for the meat, cooked meat, yeah, the skin, fatty tissue, he preserve it because they're great. Okay, but he boiled the meat, put in the refrigerator, and get rid of all the skim off all the fatty content. I wrote that already in the paper. Okay, so it's about economics, but at the same time, it's about education, healthy diet. Okay, so maybe some Americans voice their objection to this kind of culinary philosophy. Okay, because it's not American enough. Okay, so, but back in the days in America, they used to be very fit individuals. You have Ginger Rogers, Rita Hayworth. You have I forgot her name again. Ginger Rogers, Rita Hayworth, and the funny face lady. What's her name? Yeah, Audrey Hepburn. Okay, yeah, Audrey Hepburn and Eugene Kelly, you have Fred Astaire, right? They're very fit individuals. Okay, back in the days in America, that was mainstream. Nowadays, yeah, Americans are too overweight. Body mass index. Okay, yeah, we got spoiled, right? We're spoiled. Back in the days, yeah, Americans used to be very fit. They all look like all looked like Hollywood stars and film stars. Back in the days in America, okay, they're fit individuals, very handsome, beautiful, okay, no matter what race they are, okay. Nowadays, yeah, kind of lazy. We Americans, we are like spoiled, okay, we are obese, right? Yeah, so we need to get back to that good old America, American Renaissance, okay, yeah. Let's get back to the roots, past glorious America, right? Yeah, right. So some Korean cuisine. It's very salty and very spicy. Yeah, red hot chili pepper of South Korea. Well, Korea in general, Asia in general. Okay, yeah, they are salty. Okay, and this I share some recipes with my parents. Okay, so we can remind each other. This what's called 부대찌개. 부대 means military. 찌개 means soup. Okay, salty spicy soup. Okay, 부대찌개. Yeah, yeah. In Korean army, okay, Korean military, yeah, they put everything, leftover food, like vegetables, spams, bacon, whatever, okay, they just cook it, boil it, okay. Put some salt in there, red hot chili pepper, it tastes great, okay. So there's some Korean ramen noodle with that. 부대찌개 theme. I have it in my cabinet, okay. So it found a way to Alaska, okay, so I bought it. It's not from Walmart, but more upscale place, okay, supermarket. And in Korean traditional dish, okay, this was called churim. Churim means you cook this on fire so that all the water evaporate. It became extra salty and extra spicy. So all the water evaporated. Okay, that's churim, right? There are multiple different kinds. Okay, it's Korean traditional dish, culinary art. Okay, churim, right? Yeah, you boil this thing, okay, with vegetables and meat and pepper, red hot chili pepper and some salt, okay. And it become very salty, very spicy, okay. So that's churim, right? So I remember that, okay. So my Korean parents, yeah, they remind me of this traditional Korean cuisine. Okay, yeah, yeah. They cook well enough so that all the water evaporate. So what's left very chewy, salty, hot, spicy. Okay, I remember that. It's very cool stuff. Okay, some more Korean traditional dish, 장조림. Okay, it's boiled eggs, beef, chunk of beef meat, onions. Okay, in soybean sauce. Okay, soybean sauce. That's like traditionally Asiatic, Oriental stuff. Okay, China, Korea, Japan. Okay, they all have it. Different versions. Okay, so yeah, 장조림 is like you boil this beef, chunk of beef with boiled eggs, some onions, garlics, with soybean sauce. You boil it, okay. The salty content of soybean sauce, Asiatic soybean sauce, okay, black in color, dark brown, right? It get inside of this texture of this chunk of beef meat. Also boiled eggs too. Also onions, garlics. Okay, they're amazing. Okay, when you put in the refrigerator, this beef gravy, it became caramelized. Nothing sugar. No, they don't put sugar in there. Okay, maybe some vinegar. Okay, but no sugar added. Okay, it became caramelized. It's fantastic. You eat that with rice, right? I remember that. 장조림. Magical taste. I do miss Korea. Okay, some Korean food. Yeah, Korean food. I do miss it. But even in Alaska, we have some Korean restaurants. They are fantastic professionals. Okay, but they're a little bit pricey, expensive. Okay, I go there like once a year, right? That's what I can afford. Do I miss Korean ladies? Yeah, yeah. But good cops, bad cops. Okay, yeah, they're good Korean ladies. Not so nice Korean ladies. Okay, I when I last time I visited Seoul, South Korea, like 5 years ago. Okay, yeah, I've seen some kind of generous Korean ladies and some mean and rude Korean ladies. Okay, good Koreans, bad Koreans. Okay, yeah, good cops, bad cops. Okay, so yeah, but I do miss Korean food. Yeah, Korean culture in general. Yeah, I do. After COVID-19 is over, maybe next year or next year. Yeah, I plan to visit Seoul, South Korea. Okay, to say hello to my friends, family members, relatives. Okay, yeah, I'd love to. Yeah, after COVID-19 is over. Okay, so yeah. How about you? Are you in America? But if you are American, your ancestors came from somewhere else. You are American natives. Yeah, your ancestors came from Korea. I mean, Korea or Japan or China. You came from Mongolia, Asia, right? If you are American natives, okay. If you are Africans, okay, your ancestors came from Africa. If you're white, yeah, your ancestors came from Europe, right? If you're Hispanic, well, your ancestors came from Asia, Europe, Africa, okay. Yeah, so paying tribute to your ancestral land, because America is a newfound land, it's a new world, right? Australia, America, Canada, Latin America, this newfound world. Old world is like Europe, Asia, Africa, Middle East. Yeah, when COVID-19 is over, yeah, even a good idea to pay visit to your ancestral root lands in Africa, Middle East, Europe, Asia, right? If those countries are politically stable, okay, we don't want you to risk your life going back to ancestral root countries. If those are politically unstable, okay, you don't want that, okay. So, but if they are politically stable, then yeah, pay visit. Right? If you have money and time, if those countries are politically stable, okay, okay. And traveling, yeah, it has some value, okay. Back in the days when I was younger, yeah, I used to travel, okay. Nowadays, I have traveled enough in my youth, so I just write down, okay, okay. All right, I'm drunk. Okay, let me continue to cook this rotisserie chicken with baby carrots. Okay. I add some water in there. Okay. So microwaving it. Okay. So okay. I continue to watch this movie. Sound of Music. All right. Okay. All right. Thank you. Good night. Bye. Have a nice weekend. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Sunday. Bye.